Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. We are going to talk about the chart on the shorter time frame. In the previous update, I covered the daily chart and gave you an outlook for today, which was short-term bullish, and we saw the potential that this B wave here could have started to unfold. There's currently no reason at all to deviate from that plan. I gave you all the relevant parameters, so it's just a quick intraday update. In round about 1 hour, we've got our weekly member live stream. In case you're interested in joining, feel free to check out our membership. You can join on the website, or you can join via YouTube or via Patreon. You find the links in the description. And today we cover risk management and money management. So in every live stream, we offer a bit of a tutorial. So feel free to check it out if you're interested. But it is here currently most likely this A wave that's unfolding. That's what I would say from what I can see, considering that microstructures in corrections are very difficult to interpret and to interpret and to read. But that's, I think, Bitcoin is still offering some clarity here. We had obviously our 3-wave move down, as I shared with you, A, B, C in wave A. Yeah, this is to me a nice 3-wave move. A, B, C. Maybe it's a WXY. Does it matter? No. This is irrelevant, just purely academic discussion. It doesn't have any impact on support levels, resistances, or something. The move to the upside is most likely now this B wave, which would then result in one more sell-off in wave C, which I haven't shifted over, so it would be here, wave C. And I mean, then we need to see, once we have the B wave in place, okay, once we have the B wave in place, we can calculate a target for wave C. That's at the moment my working thesis. Okay, if after the wave C, the correction is over or not, I mean, that will be the next question to deal with. There's no question for now. For now, we just see further upside, short term. Clearly, the very, very short term trend is up. And it's possible that this is now this B wave. I mentioned to you in the previous video, yes, surely it could be something more directly bullish. But even a B wave can technically overshoot. I gave you the standard resistance area, which is between 69K and 71.7K. This is really just standard resistance for the B wave. Can always go higher. B waves can overshoot. So, but as long as it's a 3-wave move, even if it overshoots above the week's highs, okay, then I consider it a B wave. If we form a 5-wave move instead of a B wave, and we do something like that, 5 waves up, then I have to assume that a more substantial low formed here, and we get 5 waves up. Okay, then let's add a support area after that for the subsequent ABC pullback. So there will always be setups. Chart is not going to run away. The markets will always be there. There's never a rush. There's typically always time for the market to tell us what's going on. Granted, there's not always a setup. Sometimes the chart is just moving up too fast. But then the next setup will come, The markets will always be there. And because of this, that pullbacks can be shallow in bullish markets, it is wise to hold a core position, just a solid core position that only gets, let's say, liquidated or sold as soon as we have evidence that the bull market is over. Until then, I hold on to my core. And then it's, for most people, I think, reasonable to trade around it, but only in a very soft way. Don't take too much off your core position. Is every entry going to be perfect? No. Get rid of that perfectionism in trading. It doesn't work. It really doesn't work. Whatever. So that's sort of what I'm watching for. Possible 5 waves up just as a potential, of course, but it's not what I primarily expect or I'm watching for. I lean towards the white count. I will still leave the yellow 5 waves up on the chart just in case, but it would need to, we would be in wave 1 basically right now. And then, okay, if there's a pullback, it's likely either wave 2 or wave B. So because it could be an AB, it's not large enough, to suggest that something more bullish is unfolding. If we break above the standard resistance, sure, it could be wave 3, but it could also be wave C of B. It will really not be until we see a wave 4 and a wave 5 that we can say, okay, something more bullish is unfolding and we have probably bottomed here. And then we will have to add another support area after these 5 waves have presented themselves. But that's not anything, as I said, that I'm primarily watching for right now. I'm now watching for maybe an A wave up, and in the next at the next resistances, there's a potential for this A wave to find resistance either here at 67.9k, we're there now, 68k, or 69k. I mean, an A wave can also go higher, but these are sort of some standard levels where we can be watching for an A wave to react, and then maybe the B wave pullback starts. That can be shallow. B waves are always very chameleon-like. Even the larger B wave here could be very chameleon-like, change its shape, appearance, and everything. The microstructures are likely going to change. They're always changing in corrective structures. But what's much more important than the relevant microstructures, well, we only use them to identify possible impulse, right? What's more important are the resistance levels, which I mentioned here. Okay, so standard resistance is clear. Anything above that, it's not even more bullish. It's just indicating that, okay, the B wave might overshoot. And so resistances are important, and the support area. Okay, so we are generally focusing on higher prices as long as the orange support zone is holding, because only a break below that basically 50.4k level down there, the 50% retracement, only that would indicate or trigger, let's say, an alternative, a more bearish alternative on the daily chart, on the larger time frames. Until then, we focus on higher in the very short term. However, I'm following this corrective structure ABC. Let's see if we do that. I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.